Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Ebony's Bookshelf Chat, Author Edition. And I'm your host, Ebony Essence. This is where stories are more than pages, they're an experience. The authors behind the pen make us feel the love, the healing, tension, and passion, but most of all, they make us feel seen. These stories shape our culture, build connection, and remind us that our voices deserve to be heard. So today on the show, we have none other than Kay Powell, a talented author out of Brooklyn, New York. Her journey as an author started young, naming one of her first characters December after her birth month, which I hope we kind of get that story, y'all. But hey, we'll talk about that in a little moment. With her love for thriller and urban fiction, she has been able to craft storytelling that takes her readers for a roller coaster ride. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
I'm
for
so happy to
having
have
me.
you. Oh gosh. Okay. So, like I said, we got some game questions. Doing some research, just real quick. What is your favorite spot in New York?
My
Or one
favorite
that you would
spa.
recommend? Hmm.
So the spa that I go to is in Long Island. Child, I
Hmm.
cannot remember the name of this place. But it's like I think it's in Huntington. It's like deep out in Long Island. But yeah, I can't
Gotcha.
remember the name. I can't. I was just
Look,
thinking
I
I need to
sent.
go over there too, but child,
Oh
you
my
just
gosh,
reminded
because
me.
I haven't been to one in a long time. So let me ask her, because a lot of us book girlies do travel, and spa needs to be on the list for everybody, no matter where you go.
Of
Everybody needs
course.
to take a little time for themselves.
Well, if you do come to
Um,
New York, I'll remember by the
hmm
time you ask me.
Gotcha. Thank you. So next, I want to ask: would you want to be the villain or the hero?
The villain.
I knew it.
I love a villain. Oh my god. I think I would be so good at being a villain. I think it's fun. Oh
I
my
think it would
god.
be
I swear.
fun. Yes. Oh gosh, because I mean, the hero that's cool and all, but let's add a little
Yeah.
razzle dazzle.
Yeah. You just
Okay.
never know what's gonna happen in that villain's day. That's what I like.
Exactly. Next, I would ask if I had 36 hours in Brooklyn or anywhere in New York, what would be like your must visit for me?
Um of course Madame Tussauds, you know. That's where everybody go when they come to New York. But if you want to party, I'm talking about a
Mm.
nice little brunch. I would say
Hmm.
Answorth Hotel in the city. Actually, just went there the other day. Between the hours of 10 and like 3. That's
Hmm.
what we get down, okay? It's popping over there. And
Okay,
then
that's what I like to hear.
another brunch spot will be Social Corner. That's in Queens over there.
Okay.
hmm I got toe up over there. All for one drink, okay? So yeah.
Ooh, now
Mhm.
that's what we like to hear.
And the drinks are
Okay.
big, so that's why.
Oh, okay, good,
Yes.
good. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna have a drink on the way there,
Okay.
or while I'm pre-gaming to get there. Just saying. But
hmm
yeah, one drink. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I would definitely. Let me make sure I write. I'm gonna. Yep, I'm gonna put it in my arsenal. I
Yeah.
got to make sure I go there. And then this last one for this portion: Scream or Final Destination. Which one you pick?
Oh, those are my two favorite. Oh my god,
I I know.
series.
Don't put me in timeout. Don't put me in timeout.
Okay, Scream or Final Destination. Mm. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with Final Destination only
Okay.
because from Scream 1 to Scream 4, phenomenal. I don't know what they're doing right now. I feel like they should have stopped at 4 because now
Oh,
they about to be at 8 now. I'm like,
oh my gosh!
And
I
then with
just
Final
watched it.
Destination, I feel like with Final Destination, I'm always gonna learn a new way not to die. So I'm gonna always watch Final Destination
I'm telling you now, with
because you
Final
just never know.
Destination, the most recent one, when I
Oh
seen the
yes.
previews, I mean, I've seen it, but like, of course, seen the previews. I forgot what movie I went to go see. Anyway, I seen the previews and
hmm
the septum. I was like, it made me grab mines. I was like, Lord.
Okay.
I was
And
like,
even
I
the
don't
scene
even
with the
know.
MRI machine, I was like, oh
Oh
hell no.
my gosh.
And the crazy part
Out.
about it, that happened in real life in Long Island. After I seen that movie, that it literally happened to a guy. I
Oh,
was like, you see, this is exactly why I watched Final
mm-mm.
Destination. Because
Cause
that's
they
not
be
going
knowing.
they know.
No.
Okay. I don't
Ooh.
do roller coasters. I'm still gonna take a flight though. I'm sorry.
Listen.
I'm just gonna have to pray and hope I get to my destination.
Okay. Okay. And I did just see Scream, and it was good, but me and my homegirl was like, the person's reason
Hmm.
was just like, that could have been better.
See, mm-mm. I
That could
feel
have been
like they
better.
at a certain point it's gonna get ridiculous. Cause damn, everybody keep trying to kill somebody, and this like, what's happening
I was like,
after
so.
the brother and all of that? I'm like, okay, we got it. And
Look,
they went to
okay,
the
like, okay.
cousin. They went to the
Hey.
cousin. I'm like, what the cousin got to do with all this? Like, I don't. Come on now. She can't be jealous
Look,
because her cousin's life is terrible. Like, what are we
okay.
talking about?
Yeah. At some point they gotta just hang it up. I hope they don't come back out with it. Another one. Like I said, this last one,
I
it
think
was
it's the
cool.
eighth one that they're coming out with. And it's like, okay, whatever.
Okay. Well, more power to them. I
I
like it.
know.
Listen, if I go see it, I'm definitely gonna go to matinee hours. I'm not paying the full price.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, just saying.
I
But
agree.
okay, cool. So now we're gonna move on to the next portion. And man, when I say I read Say I Do and Show You No Mercy, when I say your twists and turns, I said her mind is amazingly dark and beautiful.
Oh,
The,
thank
the
you. I
way I
love that.
was, I had those moments. I said, wait a minute, let me go back. Let me go back. Say what now? What they say right there? Because what? Oh my gosh! So like, when did you know that you fell in love with horror and thriller? Like what was that moment, that book or that movie that just this sign
I feel
said.
like I've always been like a thriller kind of person, especially from young with them Lifetime movies. Let me tell you something. Them old school Lifetime movies was
Oh
something,
yes.
okay? They knew how to make a movie back then. I don't know what's going on right now, but they knew how to make a movie. And it was always a good thriller. Like I
Yes.
just always fell in love with that. I don't think I have a particular book that I read that made me like get into it, but I feel like it was more so
Hmm.
movies because I've always been a movie person, and I
Hmm.
always like the rush of not knowing what's about to happen. That little
Yeah.
anxiety that you get when it's like, okay,
Hmm.
it's coming down to it. Now I'm about to find out what's really going on. That's the kind of stuff that I've always been
Yeah.
into. And then I kind of just once I got in like to book talk and bookstagram and all that stuff, that's when I
Hmm.
just transitioned my love for thriller and horror into reading books. So it's
Got you.
always been I've always had a little dark side to me, always.
Okay. Listen, and like when Halloween comes around, I love going to a haunted. I love being scared. So I love going
Me
to like a
too.
haunted house, a haunted trail. I be in there like, please leave me alone.
I
I be so
swear, I don't care,
scared.
and I know I'm scared, but I'm going in. I'm going.
I'm going.
Okay, I'm
Especially when they
not
try to
care.
come get you from the parking lot. You be like, listen, I ain't even paid my money yet.
Okay.
Please leave me alone.
Oh my
But it
god, that
makes it
reminds
so much
me.
fun.
One time when I went to Fright Fest. No, it wasn't Fright. No, actually, they had something in Coney Island. It's a park in New York. They
Hmm.
had something like Fright Fest at Coney Island. And when
Hmm.
I tell you, I was like, I should have wore pants. Okay. Because the way I was screaming and they would be running after you, I'm like, I'm out of shape. I can't be doing all this.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
look, look. That's why I tell
But
people, listen,
it was a
when we
time
go,
though.
I'm like, please don't jump on me. Please don't grab me because
Okay.
I'm already trying to get up out of here myself. I can't take you and me. Just everybody just run together, okay?
I know, right?
Oh my
Mm-mm.
gosh. So now I want to ask, like I said, I seen where you said one of your first stories that you wrote was the FMC was named December. Will you
Yes.
ever revisit that and try to bring it back, or
I
that was just
actually
a
do want to revisit it because it is an urban fiction, and I do
mm-hmm.
like I gotta go back and like really like what was I trying to say in this story and try to like fix it up now. I definitely do want to go back to that and keep the same name and everything.
Say, okay. I said,
Yeah.
yeah, I got to ask because I mean, I feel like when y'all write y'all's first stories and you're like, yeah, that one not gonna make it. Y'all never
Yeah.
not gonna revisit it and let us know, let us in a little bit.
No,
Oh
I
my
would definitely
gosh.
revisit them.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll be looking. I definitely will be.
Okay.
We'll be waiting. So, I know that you said that when you wrote "Say I Do," that this made you realize what kind of author you wanted to be. So, was it at what point when you were writing? Was it a certain scene or a certain character in there? Because, like I said, you got some twist turns, even with the thong thing. Okay, but I was like, I wonder at what point when you were writing it or outlining it or whatever, like what moment made you realize, yep, this is what I know I want to be.
I feel like it started from my first book series with Show You No Mercy, because like when I
Hmm.
first put out like the first book in the series, I put that out. I felt like there was
Hmm.
a certain way that I was supposed to write, just because I honestly did not know nothing. I had just came in and just was like, y'all write this book. It is what it is, right?
The
And
book was good.
thank you. So I felt like, because I had rewrote Show You No Mercy after like 2 years, when I was like, okay, now I
Okay.
know how I write, like, because I feel like I wasn't really writing as my authentic self, and I was just writing what I think people wanted, right? So
Okay, got you. Hmm.
after I had put that book out and I had got like a really bad review, I was so sad. I got a really bad review. I was like, oh my god, I'm a terrible freaking yeah, right. So that after that, I really was like, let me hone in on this, because I'm not quitting. Because
Hmm.
I'm not gonna quit.
Yep.
So I started doing like little writing workshops.
Hmm.
There's a website like called Udemy, where it, like, has different courses to teach you
Okay.
how to write. I just started reading a lot more, and once I did that, and obviously you pull ideas and writing
Hmm.
formats from other authors. So once I did that and I wrote my book too, it just felt like a different person, because I feel like I actually
Gotcha.
did the work. Because before, when I put out my first book, I didn't do no work. I just said I'm gonna write a book, and it is what it is. And then it wasn't until the second book where I was like, okay, let me actually put in the work to learn this craft instead of just saying I'm gonna write. Um, so once I had put those two out, that the second and third book out, then it was like, okay, now it's time. Let me shake. Let me do something a little different.
Hmm.
Um, and I just was like, you know what? This book is good as fuck. Like, this book, oh, this book is
Man.
pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie, like, this book, I was like, okay, this is the book that made me like know, like, people knew who I was now.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, this is the journey, this is the writing path I want to stick with, because it's obviously worked more than it did with my series.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I just kind of just did the work and had to figure out, like, how do I want to write? You know what I'm saying? Rather
Yeah.
than just
Yeah.
what do I expect people to want me to write and things like that. So I hope I
Exactly.
answered the question. I was talking a lot.
Oh no, you did. I was just like, cause like I said, I read Say I Do first, and I read Show You No Mercy, and I gotta finish the series, and I was just like, man, these characters are taking me through it, honey. Mercy, have you ready to come through there and whoop her booty?
Listen,
But I'm like, I mean, also, oh boy, like, I mean, nobody held a gun to your head, so
exactly. You could have said no. So
I'm just like, Mercy, you could have been sending him some money on his commissary,
she,
something, okay,
she just
and
disappeared.
just gone, thin air. And then I said, Sage, whoo.
Yeah, shit. Wait till you get to book 2, child.
I said,
She is something else.
my mom probably would have been, who you talking to like that? Oh, excuse me. But I'm like, listen, I mean, Sage kind of had a point. She kind of had a
She
point.
did.
Mama, you weren't doing what you supposed to do, okay?
Mhm.
But yeah, I cannot wait to get to book 2. I was at a silent book club and I was reading that book and I was telling the people there about it, because that's what we do at the end of silent book club.
Mhm.
Everybody just goes around and share what they read so far or whatever, and it was like, say what now? I said, oh no, I'm not trying to give it away, but I'm just saying y'all gonna have to read the book. So yeah. Now I do want to ask, so like, what was that, 18%? It was at different percents in the book, like 18, 19, 25, and like 41%,
Mhm.
where we talk about Ivy's mental health.
Mhm.
And like her, she's mentally unstable. However, when you were like outlining the book, did you always want to get her story across to show that this is what happens when people play with people's feelings, that they can become mentally unstable? Okay. I
So
was
that
like,
so that so most of the things that she did in the book was due to like the trauma from her past, right? So
mm-hmm.
it wasn't like necessarily saying that like I didn't want it to look as though like she grew up and like she was born with this like mental disorder.
Yeah, yeah,
Something
yeah.
happened causing her to, react this certain way, not being able to manage her emotions and just having like very
Mm-hmm.
unstable relationships, and just being unwell
Yeah.
because she pretty much was. um so I am a social worker and I do work in the mental health field. So I kind of
Mm-hmm.
did want to just show like what that particular disorder looks like, because I've
Gotcha.
seen it, I've experienced it. It is no joke. And what I wrote in the book ain't nothing compared to what I've seen.
I'm
Okay.
not laughing at the way you say it ain't nothing. I can listen. You being in
Okay.
a social worker, I'm like, child,
Yeah.
it takes special people
It,
to do
it
certain
do. You know, like
jobs.
it
It
really
really do.
do. Because some days when I leave work, I'm like, do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Like these people are a mess. But
Oh,
I do enjoy it though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad you do. Yeah, because it's just like you said, she did have trauma when she was younger, and it just
Yeah.
of course, I done been cheated on, or people played in my face, and it's
Mhm.
like that by you doing this,
Mhm.
and I didn't do anything wrong, or if I ask what I did and you don't give me a valid reason, and if I crash out on you, I'm gonna be the crazy one. That's how you want to put it, but it's like you could have just said, I gotta check out of this. I gotta go.
Yeah.
People do certain things, and it's just like when you act a certain way, they be looking at you like you're
Mhm.
not supposed to react, and it's like I do have feelings.
Yeah. And it's
Everybody
like
doesn't want to be told, so yeah.
you're thinking like, okay, everything's going well. I'm happy. We about to do that. We have to get married, start a life together, and
Mm-hmm.
then the ball just drops, and it's like, well, what
Drops,
the
yeah.
hell happened?
I was rude for Ivy. I'm like, yeah, girl, you're showing up, but I understand because
Because you
I
play with me.
understand you play you on that thin line. You messing with me. Oh my gosh! So I also seen that you said that like Tia and Raven were some of your favorite characters, which I absolutely adored them, absolutely.
Yes.
And then of course, the trash man was your least favorite because
Because
certainly
he's a
trash.
trash man.
Like, was any of those characters? Well, we know Tia and Raven; they were a good time. But like, did any other characters, like while you were writing them, did they give you like try to fight you about who they wanted to be? And you're like, no, I'm gonna tell your story this way.
I would say maybe Axel.
Oh,
Yes.
child.
Yes, that man, right? So I feel like with his character, he don't think that he's a bad person.
He don't, and I don't like that for him.
Yeah,
Cause sir,
it's
you
like,
are
sir, you're actually terrible. Like I don't know
okay.
what to tell you.
Terrible.
And like I think men like that really just they gotta go. And it's a lot of men
Adios.
that are like him in real life that just think what they're doing is
Mm-hmm.
okay. Like, no, it's
Yeah.
not okay. You a grown ass man. You knew what you was doing.
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, like I wonder which one, because everybody was showing their butts in
Yeah,
that.
everybody was is
Um,
a mess.
now, how Ivy did Allison was
I know. What about your friends, girl?
what about your friend? That's your friend. They was trying to help you, girl. So that
Mhm.
was just dirty, and it was shocking. And but then also how Camille did Tia, I feel like
Yeah, they
what is
they
going
in the
on?
same pot. Like they one
I
and
was like,
one.
what? When I found that, I like. So I went and asked, like, how much fun was it writing those scenes?
Oh, it was so much fun. You have no idea. Like I had a time. Okay, though I feel like those were the points in the book where I like, okay, I was writing, like I didn't stop at all. I was like, oh, this is good. I loved it. Literally, those are
Oh
my
my
favorite scenes to
gosh.
film.
that the surprise, I was like, say what? That, Camille, Camille, ma'am, and Ivy. Yeah, they, her
They
friends were
wanted
being
listen. They
friends.
sisters at this point. They are
Oh,
twins.
like,
Okay,
man, one and the same. Like,
literally.
okay. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun to read. I had a good time on those parts, dealing with those situations. But like I said, next, everybody kind of was out, basically out for themselves, except for the
Hmm.
friends, because they were being true friends.
Yeah,
But the people that were out for themselves, like, did you want to write them in that light to show people, like, this is what hurt and selfish people do?
I did, especially with Damon. He was the selfish one of all. Like all he thought about was himself, how he was gonna get ahead, and not even
Yep.
necessarily caring about either one of their feelings. He didn't even
Mm-mm.
care about nobody. He was just like, I know if I'm with this person, I'm gonna get ahead, and if I'm with
Yep.
that person, she ain't gonna help me where I need to be, and that's not
Mm-hmm.
okay. Like why can't you just get to where you need to get without betraying anybody or manipulating people
Exactly.
for your own pleasure or whatever. So I did want to
Yeah.
show that. The same thing
I
with
enjoy
Axel.
that.
He the
Oh
same
yeah.
one. He the same way. The only thing about
They're another
themselves.
one and the same.
Yeah. So it was 4 villains in this book.
It was, I was going back to, I was like, you know what? They
Okay, the
just need to
protagonist
take
were the
y'all.
friends and Ivy's mama.
Lord, Ivy's mama.
She tried.
She was, yeah, I was say she was doing her best, Lord. She was doing her
Yeah.
best. Oh my gosh. So next, at 80%, I have it here. It said Ivy almost let herself melt into it. For a moment, she felt wanted. A feeling, a feeling she hadn't touched in years, not since her father left, leaving her chasing men who only knew how to disappoint. And I was like, damn. I said, so
That's my real life story, child.
I was gonna say, like, how was it tapping into those emotions? Because I was like I said, when I read that part, I was like, damn. I said, yeah, let me highlight that. Because
Okay.
so yeah, how was it tapping into that, or like bringing that,
It was
to the page?
actually very quite easy because I've been in that position when not necessarily
Got you.
having my father around when I needed him to be, and just feeling like you were abandoned. I've definitely had that feeling, or like
Mm,
throughout my teens and early 20s, right? So
yeah.
it was actually quite easy to write that scene because I get it.
Okay.
I know how it
Yeah.
feels. Yeah.
And like, I mean, I guess I say, fortunately for me, I don't know what that feels like, but I can only imagine. Of course, I got, cousins and aunts and uncles that know what that feel like, and all I could do is just sit back and just imagine. Because I'm like, if that was me, I could only imagine. I would be so hurt, like looking at other people, thinking, "Damn, well, why does both of your parents show
Hmm.
up and not mine?" Like, what, how with some of the movies or things, like people say the kid think there's something wrong with them, when it's like it's not you.
It's
It's
not.
not you at all. So I was like,
I
yeah. So when I
definitely
read that,
one of my old friends had like a really great relationship with her father. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be jealous. I was I was like, damn, I wish. So listen, that's why I write the fathers in my books. Because if you can see even in show, you know
yeah,
what I see.
yeah,
Fathers was worthless.
it was
Okay.
child. I was like, oh,
So like
y'all
I
me
kind
about to
of
get
just
about
even like I
dance.
feel like with all of my books I pull from my own experiences.
Got it. And it makes for excellent storytelling. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I was on your YouTube and I said,
Oh
well, one,
Lord, you
I
done
went,
see my crazy behind.
I was like, I love your YouTube.
I be
But I
hiding
love
over there
like,
because nobody don't be on YouTube like that. So I be over there acting a fool.
yo, when you was backing out and that person blew the horn, I said, see, yeah, I would have crashed out. I would have, cause who you blowing the horn at? You
Exactly.
don't know
Like
what
I
the
saw
fuck.
you.
Like, come on now. Oh, listen, every day when I drive around Atlanta, even going 15 minutes to my job, I'm like, I
They
wish I
be
would have just
trying
called
it.
out.
For real.
Get
You
on
got
my
15
nerves.
minutes, I got 45 minutes to work. So
I,
imagine. I'll be irritated before I get to work.
yeah, I could be thinking like, oh Lord, please let it just be a good moment. Then 1 minute into the drive, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is going on? But I
Well,
wanted to
because
ask,
who
like,
gave these people their license? Yes.
okay, because did y'all not read the book? Did, who, did y'all not go to driving class? Like what? I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know. But I love your YouTube channel, and but when you're reading the books, I wanted to ask for one, are
Hmm.
you ever going to be a narrator? Because
I don't know.
mm-hmm.
So I have the whole setup and everything, but I don't
Okay,
have a voice. I feel like I
I
sound
enjoyed.
nasal.
No, you don't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I enjoyed. I was like, yeah, I gotta ask her. Like, would you ever be a narrator? Because it was very, very good.
See,
I was
now
just
you
sitting there
giving me.
just.
I need to really start practicing again.
I think you would be excellent as a
Oh, thank
narrator.
you.
And like, also, who are some of your favorite narrators? Because I know you said like you listen to a lot of audiobooks.
I
When
do
you're in the
listen to a
gym
lot
and
of
stuff.
audiobooks. Oh my god. So I don't know names. Okay. What's the one girl that do all the romance book? I
Oh,
do love her voice.
Wes, Wesley.
Wesley, that's her name. Yes, yes. She, even though I know she only
She
do romance, she got to get. She would do so good with thriller.
okay.
I
I
think
think
like she has such a
so.
great voice.
Especially as a female villain,
Yes,
her
I think she
voice
would
would
be
tear it up.
amazing. She gotta think about that.
Yeah,
She
she
does.
need to
She
do
is
so.
like my
Yeah,
favorite. Um, I'm trying to think who else because I don't really know everybody by name because a lot of them are like low key, like they don't really make any posts or anything like that. So I usually
I
just go
know.
on like Hoopla, and I'll just start listening to the book. I'm like, damn, this person sounds good as hell, and I'm like, all
Okay, I
right,
was
I'm gonna
like, let me go
go.
back and see who
Yeah, exactly. Let me
see
go
who
see what
this
other books they
is.
done read. And I
I'm
do
glad we could
actually
click on their
enjoy.
name. Yep.
I actually enjoy listening to English audiobooks. Like
Oh.
Lisa Jewell. Lisa Jewell's one of my a favorite author of mine, and her audios, like
Hmm.
I don't know what it is about the British accent. It just sounds, I don't know. It just sounds so thriller-ish, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. It makes me want to keep
I get you
listening.
saying, yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have like I know everybody's like name by heart like that. But
Okay.
I would because I do have the whole setup because I bought everything. So I was like, I'm gonna do this, and
I think you should
I was
definitely.
like, I don't know.
Hmm.
I'll practice though. You know what? You're
I
right.
think you should.
I should
At
save me
least
some
start
money.
practicing until you're ready to come on out. I was like,
I know.
she's really good. I like, and listen, I enjoyed your voice when you were reading the chapters to us. And I was
Thank
like,
you.
yeah, I'm definitely going to ask her because I think that she should get into it.
You never know. I might have to make that a little series on YouTube of me try to make an
Yes,
audio book.
I think, because that was going to be my next question. Like, when were you coming back to YouTube? When are you going to keep holding us accountable? Because.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Let me tell you something. Procrastination be having me in a chokehold. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
Cause it's like, especially cause I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. By the time I get home, I'm like, oh my god. And then I go to the gym afterwards, and I'll be there for like an hour or two. And then I get home, I'm like, oh my god, I'm tired. But I do make sure I write something. But that's why I like eh, it's the videos, child. But you know what? I'm gonna make it a point because I made a video the other day. I haven't even posted yet. I'm gonna get my life together. You know, but you just tell you hold me accountable, okay?
Look, I'm
I
talking about you.
appreciate that.
I got you. I got you because I said I'm going to answer this question knowing that I have videos sitting that are edited and just need one
Sitting
more
there.
walkthrough and then need to get posted. And I said, you know, I mean, it's easy to
Yeah,
get on somebody else versus get on yourself.
you absolutely right. So we gonna both hold each other accountable,
Okay.
and we gonna post these videos.
Because they need to be out in the world and out of my storage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that we came to that ending of the interview. So now we're gonna go to your bookshelf.
Okay.
And I just have a few questions. So, what three books from your bookshelf do you think could help you survive being stuck in a spooky town for 2 weeks?
I gotta look at it right now. So I already know one of my favorite romance book is Curvy Girl Summer. I will die on that. Okay. I have
Listen,
listened to that book a
that
million
series.
and one time. This first of all, I cannot wait for the third book to come out. Okay.
Okay.
Um, but I definitely Curvy Girl Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least if I get scared, let me read a little happy,
Okay.
little
Yep.
romance. Um, S.A. Cosby's Razor Blade Tears. Love that damn
Oh,
book to death.
phenomenal.
That book was
Phenomenal.
beautiful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how many I gotta pick?
Oh, three. So you got one more.
Three. Okay, one more. And you know what? I'm gonna pick my new book that's coming out this year, The Town That Hates Us.
I know. I can't wait to read that. I seen it on your page. I was like, ooh, I will be
I could
reading.
definitely survive with that.
Oh, period. Okay. Good. So now the next one is a character from your shelf you would like to meet in real life and why.
Those are some good ass questions. Um, you know who I want to meet? It's an
Who?
old book. I still have it. The
Okay.
Coldest Winter Ever. I need to meet Winter because I just need to know what is wrong with you. Like, because I read that book when I was young and I was like 14, 15 reading the book. I know damn well I shouldn't have been reading. So
You said
I
that?
was like, oh, this book is so good. Like this girl, I'll be on the same time as she on. But then I read it again as an adult, and I was like, oh, this girl's stupid. This girl is stupid. Very much stupid. I can't believe that I actually thought that her antics were okay. So obviously something was wrong with me back in the day. But I have
Listen,
sense now, and I'm like, I need to talk to this girl right here. I need to know what is your thought process when you do the things that you do.
ooh,
Because
that's how I
that
feel
book
when I read like
rolled me.
YA books.
Yeah.
I
Oh
had to
Lord.
remind myself. I'm like, Ebony, you were once young, but I'm like,
Yes.
was I like this? Was I like this? What's going
See,
on?
I did enjoy the Coast with Ever when I was younger, but I know I couldn't do none of this stuff. My mama Jamaican. She'd have beat my ass. Okay, so I was never gonna partake in any of those activities.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, my parents would definitely. Ooh, like I said, my mom probably checked me right on up, Lord.
Hmm.
So, lastly, what is your favorite book that you own?
My favorite book that I own right now, like
Mm-hmm.
anybody.
Anybody? Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is called They Call Me God by T. Styles. That is one of my favorite urban
Oh,
fiction books. I have read that 3 times. I'm probably gonna read it again this year. But I love that book. And I love T.
okay.
Styles too. She's a really great author. I don't hear too many people talking about her, but she has like
I
over
must say, I
a
haven't heard of
hundred
her.
books. She has movies
Okay.
on Tubi. She's like amazing. So definitely
Okay,
read that. They Call Me God.
I'm gonna get into that. They call me God.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, so that's all that I have for you. But now I like to flip the script and I like
Hmm.
to ask, do you have any questions for me?
I mean, oh God, yes. Let me interview you. Okay, okay. So you said I gotta come up with something on top of my head, girl. Okay. So what is your favorite genre to read?
Really, I'm a genre hopper.
Okay.
Um, I just feel like as long as the book is good, I'm with it. But I would say like my tops, of course, would be romance, of course, thriller, horror, suspense. I mean, who doesn't love a good
Hmm.
scare? Um, and then surprisingly, historical fiction, black historical fiction. Let's
Really?
make
Have
that
you read
clear.
anything
Which is
good
crazy.
lately? Have you read anything good lately with historical fiction?
I want to say I think the last one I read it was historical romance by
Hmm.
Beverly Jenkins. I had just got into I think it was her Destiny series. I read the first book. I listened to it on audio. Where is it at?
Okay.
I had a good time with that one. I said, oh yeah, the other one, Keeper of Lost Children. I think
Hmm.
by Sadiqa Johnson. That one was really good. Listen, I called my daddy. I said, Dad, I know you was over there in Germany when you was in the army and military stuff. So you got any kids over there you want to tell me about, Kevin? He talking about now, Ebony, you know, if I did have kids, you would know, and they would be older than you. I said, hey, I'm just reading this book. I just had to ask because you was over in Germany, Dad.
Uh-huh.
That's what I know before I was born. I just gotta ask. But yeah, that was also another historical fiction that I read that was really, really good.
Okay, my
That I
next
enjoyed.
question. Have you ever thought about writing your own book?
I did. I was thinking maybe my life story,
Okay.
but I don't think I'm no writer though.
Okay.
Because I said I'm gonna just leave that to y'all. Because the way y'all put stuff together,
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, those minds are very crafty and artsy, and I just be over here chilling. Let me just read. Let me just read.
Well, whatever you put your mind to, I'm sure you can do it.
Thank you. Maybe
Okay.
one day I might try something out.
All right. My last question. So, from Say I Do, what character would you say maybe resembles you a little bit?
Ooh. I would have to say it would be like Tia and Raven.
Mm-hmm. And why?
With a little bit of Ivy, because I don't like when people play with
Oh,
me like that. I just don't like when
okay.
people play with me like that. I don't like people play with me like that. But I
Listen.
like they are some really good friends, and that's one thing I try to pride myself on. And just not even just being a good person in general, and being a friend. Like, listen, I'm not gonna be your yes man, so I don't want you to be my yes man. We should be able to call each other out respectfully, or when something's not right. Hey, I love you, so
Yes.
I'm coming to you. Something not right. And I also been one of them friends where my best friend, he called me on the phone, and he was like, his dude was over there, and I was like, I do not like that nigga. And the dude in the background, he was like, I don't like you. I said, good, we don't like each other. Next subject. Like, okay, what you thought I was gonna say? Oh my bad. I'm not backpedaling, fool. I don't like you.
Period. Exactly. But yeah, so
So
I agree. So that's the thing that I wanted to show with Ivy and Tia. Like, because a lot of times when I watch movies and there's somebody's acting crazy, I'm like, this girl ain't got no friends. Like,
okay, like
like
somebody
where's her
really
friends at? There's no way her friends gonna out here acting stupid. I
correct.
swear,
Where's your
every movie
tribe?
I watch that got a crazy woman or a crazy man, I was like, where they friends at?
Correct. Like, yeah, come. Where your peoples?
For real.
They need to come
Like,
get
come
you.
on now.
But yeah.
But that is all of my questions. Let me
All
start. I'm about
right.
to start
Thank
interviewing
you.
Cal.
Yes. That and what's crazy, I do ask. So sometimes I ask people, I'm like, so what character, like from your show, do you think reflects you the most? And so I like that you asked me that question because
Hmm.
yeah, like I said, Tia Raven was some Ivy because don't be playing with me like that. I don't
Okay.
like. But
Hello.
yeah, I appreciate you so much for coming on. I
Of
enjoy your stories. I
course.
cannot wait for more and more success for you. I cannot wait to read the stories that are coming up.
Thank
I'm so
you.
excited. I really am. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. And if y'all
Thank you
made it
for
to the end of the
having me.
episode, please check out K Powell's work. It is absolutely amazing. And we will catch you in the next episode. But until then, what's on your shelf? Bye y'all.
Bye.